So on this LCI, um, you can see that this morning, obviously, it got off to a great start. Stock popped out, and through this resistance or through this pre-market high in here like this, probably could have been an entry for it. It traded off and traded down to 415, but then when it started going, it really was accelerating. And this is coming from 3.25. This huge sell-off, obviously, from $30 down to $3. Cut it by 90% the price. But so who knows, earnings or something. But it did, it did start to ramp back up. And this morning, when it starts popping, and it broke through this here level, this 470. Even though you could have, taken the trade on at the bottom here, but let's say you waited until it broke out to, through the pre-market highs. At 470, it did pop up to 488, rolled over, and then tested support. And this gave you the opportunity to draw the trend line, though you could have had a trend line in like this. But it came down, tested support, as well as the trend line. So this also would have been an opportunity to enter. This would have been a first pullback entry opportunity. You can see using the 5-minute chart and doing the first pullback entry op that I talk about with the first 5-minute green candle. So you get the stock really trading sideways in here, and we call this a spinning top. It's a candle of indecision, and then we get a red candle here. Now this would have been the first green candle, but this didn't make a new high, so that's negated. Then we get this red candle, and now we get again the spinning top. This is a candle of indecision. It does trade down, so it's a battle between buyers and sellers. It does trade down to the support level I talked about and the uptrending channel line. So here on this stock here, it makes a high of 478. So now you want to look to go long the next green candle to make a new high, and that's this one here. And so at over 478, 480, you could enter this trade, and then you're in this channel, and you just stay in this channel. So it pops out and then gets through 488, and it does carry on, and now you just stay in this channel. Made a bit of a double top, but it comes back, holds support, breaks through the resistance, pulls back, but tests support. So you're still in this trade. Away it goes, and then it gets up to the $6 area. So of course, you want to be selling. You want to be selling all the way up, but when it gets up to this major resistance like this, of course, you want to be selling some in there too. Then it rolls over and it breaks the trend line. So you could have held it, but it's coming off very steep. And when they come off this steep, that usually is a sign that it's not going to hold support, and then it doesn't. It breaks through, but it does come down to this area here, which was support for it. Now, then it pops, and I said, this is a bear flag. It's making a bear flag here. And sure enough, it resolved to the downside and pulls back. Now, it did make a lower low in here, so now this is going to be your new support area around 530. Let's see if it... Now, if this was the channel like this, it has broken out of that channel, but we would be fanning, because this would have been the first channel, second channel, now it's fanning out. So we'll have to see how that goes. But again, I think this is forming another bear flag, right? Bear flag here, this is a bear flag there. Here a bear, there a bear. Everywhere a bear. So this is so that's just all the different patterns that we trade and how to look for them and how to watch for them.